Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We are Group 2 from class LBM07HN, and this presentation is part of our Entrepreneurship and Risk Management course. Our project is called An Life Daycare, and our motto is Nurturing Peace, Fostering Joy. This phrase captures our mission to create a caring daycare nursing home environment where our elderly clients can feel safe and happy. Let me introduce our team. My name is Phượng Trần, and I am joined by Miss Phương Phạm, Miss Kiều Chuông, Miss Việt Hà, and Mr. Đức Việt. Together, we make up Group 2. Each of us has contributed to developing An Life Daycare, and we are excited to share our work with you today. Before we begin, here's a quick overview of today's presentation. We will start by introducing our project and the key problem it aims to solve. Then we will share our market and customer insights that shape our product development. Next, we will define our target market and explain our positioning strategy. Finally, we will walk you through our marketing approach as well as the financial and risk management plan for An Life Daycare. This roadmap will help guide you through the presentation step by step. An Life is a community-based adult daycare center designed for older adults to receive care, socialize, and participate in daily activities in a safe, supportive environment. Unlike a traditional nursing home where seniors live full-time, An Life's participants return home each evening to be with their families, maintaining strong intergenerational bonds while relieving their working children of daytime caregiving duties. This hybrid model balances practicality with cultural values, offering a more affordable, flexible, and emotionally respectful alternative to conventional nursing home in Vietnam. In a sense, An Life provides quality daytime care for the elderly without severing many connections, a solution uniquely suited to Vietnam's social context and values. To understand why a model like An Life is so necessary today, we analyze the external environment using PESTLE framework, looking at 6 key factors: political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental. Let's begin with political. The Vietnamese government had recognized population aging as a national concern. Policies like the Law of Elderly and the National Action Plan to 2030 have been introduced. However, elder care infrastructure remains underdeveloped. Most caregiving still relies heavily on families and communities. The government's plan to establish one senior care center per province is a good start, but it won't be enough. This creates room for private models like An Life to step in and fill the gap. Next is economic. Vietnam's rapid growth has reshaped family life. A rising middle class with dual-income households mean adult children have less time at home to look after aging parents. Meanwhile, rising incomes and urban lifestyles are increasingly demand for formal elder care. In fact, 36% of older people and their families are already willing to pay for such services. So, while families are busier, they are also more able and more ready to invest in solutions like An Life. Third, we consider the social factor. Culturally, filial piety is deeply rooted in Vietnam. Children are expected to care for their parents at home. Because of that, nursing homes have long been stigmatized. In fact, studies show 90% of seniors prefer home-based care, but today's reality is shifting. Multi-generational households are in decline, and more seniors live alone or just with a spouse. As working hours get longer, family care becomes harder, but the cultural expectation remains. This creates a conflict between traditional and practicality. An Life bridge that gap, offering care during the day while allowing elders to return home at night. It respects both daily realities and cultural values. Now, technological factors. Technology is beginning to transform elder care. Even in Vietnam, telehealth, mobile health app, and wearable devices offer new ways to monitor seniors' safety and well-being. While adoption is still limited, the trend is promising. An Life can incorporate tools like family update apps or fall detection wearable to enhance care, but we also recognize the need for training. See, many seniors aren't yet familiar with these tools. In the long run, tech will make community-based care smarter and more responsive. Fifth is the legal landscape. Vietnamese law still emphasizes family responsibility for elderly care. Until recently, the private elder care industry lacked clear regulations, but that's changing. New guidelines and licensing frameworks are emerging as demand grows. As of 2020, only about 80 private elder care centers existed, serving just 1 to 2% of seniors. That means competition is still low and the market is wide open. An Life is well positioned to grow within this evolving legal space while maintaining compliance and high standards. Lastly, environmental consideration. COVID-19 reminded us how vulnerable isolated seniors can be, especially during health crisis. Meanwhile, Vietnam's urban housing is often small and not elder-friendly. Seniors living alone face challenges like stairs, heat, or poor ventilation. A daycare center like An Life can offer a safer, more comfortable environment and with accessibility, fresh air, and community. It also gives seniors a chance to socialize and avoid the loneliness that often comes with modern city life. In summary, Vietnam's aging population is growing rapidly, while traditional caregiving structures are shrinking. Families are juggling modern work-life pressures and cultural norms to resist full-time institutional care. This is where An Life comes in by addressing political priority, economic readiness, social expectation, technological trends, legal changes, and environmental risks. An Life offers a balanced, realistic, and culturally respectful solution. Now that we have explored the pestle factors shaping this issue, let's zoom in on the human side of Vietnam aging challenge. We will use an iceberg model perspective, looking at visible trends and events, then diving deeper into underlying structures and beliefs that drive them. This approach helps us to see not just what is happening, but why, so we can respond in a meaningful and inspiring way. Let's begin with the visible trends. Family patterns are changing fast. Back in 1997, over half of Vietnam's elderly lived in extended family homes. Today, it's only 37% and falling. Why? Urbanization and shifting values. Young adults are moving to the cities, families are getting smaller, and increasingly both men and women are working, which means fewer people are at home to care for aging parents. Especially for women, there's a powerful shift, more education, more independence, more careers. It's a positive trend, but it also means the traditional image of the stay-at-home daughter-in-law who cares for the elders is disappearing. The result? More seniors living alone, less support, and a growing question. How can we care for our elders with love, dignity, and consistencies when the traditional system no longer works? Next, the events we are seeing right now. Vietnam's population is aging rapidly from 16 million seniors today to 18 million by 2030. Yet, we only have around 600 nursing homes serving barely 1 to 2% of this population. At the same time, our middle class is expanding. More people are working, incomes are rising, but so are work hours and stress. Families want to take care of their elders, but they simply don't have the time and resources to do it alone anymore. So we are seeing a widening gap between what families can do and what elders actually need. These are the visible challenges, the tip of the iceberg. Now, let's look beneath the surface at deeper structures. In Vietnam, nursing homes are still stigmatized. Why? Because of our deep-rooted belief in filial piety, the duty of children to care for their parents at home. Sending a parent to a nursing facility often feels like a failure. Neighbors may juggle, elders may feel abandoned. Even when institutional care might be safer or even more practical, families hesitate. This is a structural barrier, an unwritten rule of society. It limits demand for elder care services and discourages investments in better care options. But here's the truth. This structure is now breaking down with fewer multi-generational households, rising independences, and migration for work. Many families can't meet these expectations anymore, even if they really want to. Finally, at the base of the iceberg, we find our mental models. These are the beliefs that live deep in our culture. We still believe a good child is one who personally takes care of aging parents. We still believe a good woman is a full-time caregiver. But the world around us has changed. The Đổi Mới reforms lifted millions out of poverty. Globalization introduced new values. Women are thriving in education, careers, and leadership. The mindset of family must do it all is no longer sustainable, and yet it hasn't fully evolved. That's why any eldercare solution in Vietnam must do more than just provide services. It must respect tradition while adapting to reality. It must support families without replacing them, and it must make seniors feel cared for, not abandoned. The urgent need and the opportunity. The iceberg model shows us this isn't just a policy issue. This is a deep cultural transition, and that's why a model like An Life is so timely. It's not an institution, it's a community. It respects tradition while solving a modern problem. Imagine a future where elder care centers feel like family, where our seniors are safe, active, and connected, not isolated or ashamed, where adult children can go to work knowing their parents are in good hands and return home to share dinner together in the evening. This is more than a business idea. This is a mission to help our elders age with dignity, joy, and connections.
Morning, everyone. My name is Kiều Chu. Thank you for being here. We are An Life Daycare, and we are passionate about transforming elder care in Vietnam, offering a solution that truly benefits for both our beloved seniors and their dedicated families. Before we talk about our solution, let's understand the needs of the customers, called customer profile. First thing is our customer job. For our seniors, their job needs around community engagement and social connection. They want to feel part of something, interact and share. Active mental and physical well-being, maintaining their health and sharpness is crucial for their quality of life. But equally important, they want to keep close with family, especially in Vietnamese culture. For the guardian, their job is ensuring elderly present, making sure their loved ones are safe and present in their life. However, fulfilling that job comes with the significant challenges. For our seniors, difficulty getting connection to both communities and their family in terms of physical. They feel isolated during the day. They carry mental concern like loneliness, feeling like a bundle, which impact their happiness. For their guardian, the pain are real. Elder present visibility is hard to know exactly their loved one is doing throughout the day. They often face caregiver work conflict and burnout. There's significant challenge because it's hard to just know formal care and a very real societal pressure. Many families don't want to face traditional judgment for checking external care for their elders. After fully understanding our customer profile, here is where Life Daycare step in. We are proposing a comprehensive daycare service for the elderly designed to mitigate their pain and fulfill their vital customers' jobs. Our core services include nutritional care, ensuring balanced and delicious meals, health tracking, regular monitoring to keep family informed and proactively address health needs, entertainment, engaging activity that simulate mind and body within a safe environment, psychological consultant, providing a dedicated space for seniors to share their thoughts and feelings. And we are offer valuable add-on service like transportation, frequent outdoor activity, ensuring seniors get fresh air and connection with nature, spa, relaxing services, and in a top of pampering and well-being. All of them are specialists designed to powerful pain release for both seniors and their family. For the elderly, we build up the community, society engagement, fostering new friendship and sense of belonging. And importantly, we allow them to stay with their family at night time closely, enjoying the best of both work, right, and daytime activity, and comforting family evenings. For guardian, we provide safe environment, peace of mind knowing their loved ones are in the secure hands, data transparency, regular update on health activity, provide crucial elderly present visibility, regular involvement and update, keeping family informed and connected, addressing their needs for trust and reducing their worry about traditional judgment. And finally, our services are powerful gain creator, delivery tangible benefit. Our unique gain creator include the core daycare services, personalized care, physical and mental, elderly community build up, get engagement, and ensuring elderly well-being, secure and visibility. The ultimate gains for our customer app profile. Our elderly, they get connected to both community and their family without the physical bundle on their children. They release their mental concern and feel more happy. For guardian, they achieve elderly present visibility effortlessly. They can stay focused on their personal activity with peace of mind, and most important, they can avoid Vietnamese social judgment. This canvas provides a holistic view of An Life Daycare, outlining our core components from partners to revenue stream. Let's walk through each block, starting with who we serve. Firstly, customer segments. We have two primary customer segments. Firstly, elderly themselves. We're targeting active elderly living in Hanoi City. They are individuals with a free time, but who often lack of safe, engaging community for mental and physical well-being. They are capable of self-care and want to stay active. Second, their guardian who live in urban area and struggle with time constraint that limit their ability to care their parent daily. They looking for a reliable and trustworthy care solution, but are often concerned about Vietnamese judgment associated with the traditional nursing homes. Secondly, customer relationship. We are implement feedback system for both elderly and guardian, ensure their voice are heard, and we continuously improve. We focus on the guardian engagement, providing the deep insight into their loved one mental and physical state. And critical component is our daily report system, which provide the visibility for daily activity and nutrition intact, giving guardian peace of mind. Thirdly, channel, our primary channel for acquisition. Will be direct sale through events and networking. We have strategic partnership with relevant organizations in Hanoi. We utilize the online marketing and sale, leveraging the platform like Zalo, telesale, and all the social media to reach out the customer. Next one is value proposition. For the elderly, we offer community for the social participation and mental connection, allow them to build a new relationship and feel engaged. We provide a safe play with the high standard services. For guardian, we act as the trustworthy partner, offering comprehensive physical mental care for their parent. The following is our key activity: personal care, nutritional support, ensuring the basic physical needs are met with a high standard, social, connected engagement, provide activity, and fostering community interaction. Health, medical management includes psychological support, family communication and logistics, and supporting activity like spa, relaxing services, and outdoor activities. So to do this activity, we need key resources. Our vital resources are our trainer, nurse, doctor, psychologist, nutritionist, and general doctor. We need a dedicated program development team to continuous innovate and enhance our service offering. A robust supplier development team to ensure quality good food, activity, and all the necessary. And a web mobile development team to manage our technology platform, ensuring smooth communication and operation efficiency. And now we have key partner, International Nursing Home Network for potential collaboration, best practice, and referral. Public communities such as local elderly club, Women Association in Hanoi, transportation provider to facilitate convenient pickup and drop-off, hospital and clinic for medical coordination and emergency support, and the support service provider such as travel agency for the outing and catering. So next thing I would like to mention our cost structure, facility development and maintenance cost. This will be significant in initial and ongoing investment, program subscription and R&D cost, including the crucial cost of continuous training for our staff, internal operation cost and payroll, web mobile app development and maintenance cost, and the last one, marketing and sales. Last but not least is the revenue stream, which generate our revenue. Our primary revenue will come from the subscription fee, offer monthly, quarterly, yearly, or as a multiple year package to provide the flexibility to family. In the phase 2, we will have the supporting product and activity fee like our spa, relaxing services, outdoor activity, vitamin and supplement, health monitoring, care device tool, offering the convenience for the family, and special transportation design based on the individual needs, providing a premium option.
So now we're excited to walk you through the current stage of our OnLife daycare project, with a focusing on prototype we have developed. So we start with exploration map to understand the daycare nursing home landscape in Vietnam. Our key question revolve around primary needs and challenges faced by elderly and also the adult children. We want to understand the current options and the cultural factor influence their care decision. We will conducting surveys and interview with family and the elderly to identify service gaps and pinpoint the OnLife address. Our prototype test involve two groups. The first group is service group. The second one is control group. The service group will explain full online offerings, including our dedicated support channels and online applications. The control group, on the other hand, will maintain their current routines, serving as a baseline comparison. We will gather both qualitative and quantitative feedback from both groups over a fixed period. The survey blueprints outlines our actions, categorize them into visible, front stage, and invisible backstage activities. For the front stage actions include visible clean facility, engaging activities, nutritious meals, and caregiver offering assistance, health checks, and direct updates to family. Backstage action encompass staffing, catering, scheduling, record keeping, and emergency protocol to ensure smooth operations. We also have support process like compliance, supplier management, and financial checking underpins the service. Finally, our MVP focus on core offering, structural daily activities, nutritious meal, and promoting social engagement. It will initially launch in Hanoi, enrolling 10 to 15 elderly in the service group, with a similar number in the control group. Success will be measured by improved mood and social interaction among the elderly, alongside demonstrate reduction in perceived caregiving burden and increased satisfaction for their family. This prototype is a cool step toward validating our approach and ensuring we build a service that truly meets the need of our community. Moving on, let's talk about detailed plan for product testing. Our primary goal is to gather both qualitative and quantitative feedback on the prototypes to validate our core values, identify area improvement, and also inform full-scale service designs. Our participations will include survey groups of 10 to 15 active elderly individuals and also their guardians who will explain on-daily care service. And on the other hand, the control group with the same amount of elderly and their guardians who will continue their usual routines. We will also involve our internal staff and key third-party suppliers as well as caregivers for crucial post-operational feedback. Here's a breakdown of 6 key steps in our product testing process. The first one is we will define testing objectives and success criteria. Our objective includes ensuring smooth enrollment and transitions, effective family communications, and high elderly participation in activities. Success will be measured by significant increase in happiness and satisfaction in both mental and health aspects for service growth, aiming to at least 80% of the happiness and 20% decrease in report family stress. Recruit a test group is the next step. We will prioritize active elderly without significant pre-existing health issues, ensuring we can effectively measure the impact of our preventative care. Recruitment will be done through public outreach and community partnership. After the recruitment, we'll start conduct the trial stage.
This 3-month trial will implement all MVP activities with the service group, experience full end-to-end service, and the control group being monitored for baseline comparisons. This is core of our trial's executions. During and after the trial stage, we will start on feedback collections. We will gather insight through weekly surveys and in-depth interviews with guardians, direct observations and informal surveys and interviews with elderly. Caregiver and suppliers will also participate in regular debriefings. After having all the feedback, we will start analyzing it and identify the insights. Quantitative and qualitative data will be processed and accessed. The survey impact on elderly well-being and family caregiving burden. We will validate and verify the prototypes at the final stage. We will compare survey group outcomes and the control group baseline data to quantify analyzed impact and assess the perceived burden and satisfaction level of the families. The final step will allow us to verify the prototype based on real-world feedback, preparing us for broader implementations. Now let's talk about key success factors that we believe that will make armed life daycare truly impactful and sustainable here in Vietnam. These 6 pillars are the central to our approach. First one, exceptional program and personalized care. Our commitment is to deliver compassionate, tailored care. This means addressing each senior unique physical, mental, and social needs through a program that is designed especially for them. It is more than just care. It's about individualized well-being. Next one, we want to focus on strategic location and accessibility. Being located near the both elderly's home and hospital is vital. We aim to provide a clean and refreshing environment alongside warm, friendly ambience to enhance well-being and encourage engagement. Accessibility ensures ease for access for both seniors and their families. The next one is very important. We want to focus on skilled and empathic staff. Our success hinges on building and retaining a team of professionals, compassionate, and well-trained caregivers. Empathy is just as important as skill in providing high-quality care for our senior. The next one is transparent communications. We emphasize maintaining open, regular communication with families. This involves keep them informed and, crucially, involving them in care decisions. This builds trust and ensure families feel connected and empowered. The next one is about embracing local culture. As we are opening in Vietnam, our services are exactly designed to, respect and enhance traditional family care roles. This approach is critical for mitigating social apprehension and ensure our service resonate deeply within the community cultural fabric. Lastly, but still very important, unwavering safety and compliance. This is non-negotiable. All our service and products will be provided under a valid business license, with every activities strictly aligned with government regulations and legal frameworks. Safety, trust, and adherence to laws are the foundation of everything we do. So these 6 factors form a bedrock of online daycare mission to provide exceptional and culturally relevant for elderly in Vietnam.
Now we take a look at one of our key competitor, Nhân Ái Daycare. It was launched in October 2021 and is operated by Nhân Ái International CSC, active since 2006. Nhân Ái serves around 50 to 60 clients per day. The estimate cost range from 1 to 2 million VND per day or 50 to 20 million VND per month. In the terms of reputation, Nhân Ái is highly prized in the media as a human and innovative care model. It has been featured on national television and newspaper, and has won a gold medal for innovation by Vietnamese Association and of Creative Labor. Other competitors include Diên Hồng and Tâm Phúc Elderly Care Center in Hà Nội. Now, let's take a deeper look at how online daycare compares to Nhân Ái Daycare. In terms of service and personalization, both centers provide full care service, but online goes further by offering personalized plan for both mental and physical well-being. For location, Nhân Ái is based in Ngoại Giao Đoàn, a middle-class area in Hà Nội with access to medical facilities. However, it's still under development and construction. Meanwhile, Online will be located in Mỹ Đình, a well-established residential area, offering easy access to medical service and a calm-friendly environment. Regarding staff skill, Nhân Ái team includes experts from Japanese and Taiwan care systems, unlike staff follow a Singaporean approach which emphasize professionalism and compassion. However, unlike is newer, our team may have less practical experience in the beginning. Well, when it comes to transparent communication, Nhân Ái aims to work closely with families, but lack clear communication channel or regular updates. In contrast, Online provide multi-channel communication such as offline feedback, apps or website reports, and real-time updates on activity and health condition. For cultural values, nhân ái does not clearly reflect Vietnamese tradition. On the other hand, An Lai is embracing the value with our positioning, nurturing peace, foresting joy. Now, let's begin with STP marketing model for An Lai Daycare. In the statement station group, we focus on 3 key groups. First, middle-aged adults from 30 to 55 years old. Second, elderly individuals aged 60 and above and living in Hanoi. Third, family with dual responsibility, caring for both their children and aging parents. Moving on to targeting, we aim at office workers and small business owners who are financially stable with an income of 40 to 80 million VND per month. These people often feel pressure to balance work and caregiving. We also targeting elderly individuals aged 60 to 70 who are in a good health, have no serious medical condition, and meet standard health requirements. For positioning, An Lai is a Vietnamese style daycare center designed for business adult children who want to honor their parents with love and dignity. We embrace Vietnamese cultural values while providing international standard care, creating a nurturing space of peace and joy for elderly. To promote An Lai Daycare effectively, we apply the AIDA model: attention, interest, desire, and action. For attention, we run a billboard ads in airports and apartment elevators in key urban areas. We also organize free health consultation events and work with elderly clubs and associations. For our online platforms include a website, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. For interest, we produce a podcast series with experts like psychologists and family counselor to train public perception about the care home. We also offer outdoor visits and guide tours so family can experience their service firsthand. For design, we share real-life story, daily life at An Lai, and feedback from residents on social media to build the truth. For action, we hold consultation booth, organize events for lead conversation, and collaborate with parents to turn interest to real registration.
Hello, this is Jonathan Viet. Today I will walk you through the financial and risk profile for a live daycare. First, let's look at the initial investment. We estimate a total startup cost between £112,000 and £168,000. At the minimum level of £112,000, this capital is distributed across 4 key areas: premises, equipment, working capital, and renovation, with a smaller fee for our franchise partnership. Now, that's what we understanding the capital required. Let's look at the most critical metric for our early operation, our break-even point. Our break-even analysis is critical. With our monthly fixed cost of approximately £8,700 and a price per client is £468, our break-even point is 23 clients. This is our most important initial target. Our sensitive analysis shows this model is very sensitive to price change. A 10% price reduction would increase our break-even point to 26 clients, making price integrity a key strategic focus. And then this is a detailed assumption for break-even analysis. Achieving the break-even number is made possible by our strategic capital allocation. This brings me to our key financial highlights. Our initial capital of £112,000 is structured to ensure resilience. We have allocated over £65,000 as an operational cash reserve to navigate the initial months. Our robust planning allows us to target a strong cash balance of over £80,000 by the end of the year 1. These highlights are based on detailed financial projection. Now let's turn to our projected statement to see our month-by-month path to profitability. Looking at our projection, we have a clear path to profitability. The business is forecast to achieve its first monthly profit in month 6, as we are projected to serve 24 clients, surpassing our break-even point. From there, profit goes steadily, and the business becomes financially self-sustaining, ending the year with a cumulative profit of over £5,500. The cash balance can reach to £80,000 at the end of the year 1. This is a detailed projected income statement. This is the detailed of the projected cash flow statement. While the financial outlook is strong, it's crucial that we manage our operational risk effectively. This leads us to our risk analysis. Now, for the risk analysis, we have identified key operational risks and their mitigation strategies. The two highest risk impacts are elder phone injury and staff shortage, both with a combined score of 15. We will mitigate this through strict supervision and the safety protocol for the client's phones by creating a backup pool of part-time staff to ensure consistent quality care. Other significant risks like disease outbreaks, and licensing delays. Also have a clear mitigation plan in place. By actively mitigating these key risks, we can secure our financial future. This brings me to our final outlook on the business. In conclusion, Life is a high fixed cost venture, but one with a clear and achievable path to profitability. Our financial model is resilient, and our success hinges on strong operational execution and risk management. By focusing on achieving our targets of 23 clients quickly and maintaining price integrity, we are confident in building a sustainable and profitable business with a strong recurring revenue.